First off, we're going to identify different inequality symbols. Now, inequality means not equal to or not equality, and a less than is a pure example of that case. Now, the less than or equal to symbol has a little bar beneath it. The greater than symbol points in the other direction, as does the greater than or equal to symbol. And the not equal to symbol is an equal sign with a slash through it. Now, you might be familiar with just the type of problem where it says insert the inequality between these two numbers, and in this case 11 is less than 13. The inequality always points towards the smaller number. Now, some people only have it memorized up to that point there, and they only know that they need to deal with insert the right symbol. I want you to know the name of that symbol. Know that that is the less than, and not get it confused with the greater than symbol. Now, as far as this next problem goes, true or false, is 8 less than or equal to 8? The answer is true. That 8 is not less than itself, but it is equal to itself, and that is a less than or equal to symbol, and with the or it will handle the less than or the greater than. We turn our attention now to opposites. The opposite of 8 is negative 8. The opposite of negative 15 is positive 15. But we do not write a plus in front of our 15. A number is assumed to be positive if there's no symbol in front of it. Negative numbers have to have that negative written in front of it. Now, the opposite of x is negative x. And we look at that negative x and we think, ooh, that's a negative number. That's not really true. Because x is a variable which can represent any number, and if the x itself is negative, then the negative out in front switches and finds the opposite of that negative, and this actually could represent something positive. So don't be fooled by just seeing that negative sign there. Now, the absolute value of a number is its distance from 0 on the number line. And so when we look at this absolute value of negative 3, it is equal to positive 3. You might say, if we were looking at the number line here, that the distance from this negative 3 to 0, that distance is 3 units. And we don't ever have a negative distance, and therefore it needs to be positive 3. Now, the absolute value of 14 is 14. In this case, the absolute value did no good. It just you remove it and you just have 14. Do not say that absolute value symbols change the sign of what's inside the absolute values. That's not true in this case. What is true is that what is inside comes out of the absolute values as a positive, because distance is always positive. But it's not the same as changing what's within. When there is, as in this last example here, a math problem inside the absolute values, you do that math problem first. Negative 3 plus 7 is 4. We then find the absolute value of 4, which is equal to 4. Absolute values are quite easy and quite fun to work with, as you can see.